Hi, how are you doing? I know there's so many people who suffer from acquiring the language speaking skill, and I also know it is not that easy. I really understand how they feel because I also have hard time to be able to speak English fluently. I also feel the difficulty of acquiring the language speaking skill. In Japan, in terms of language skill acquisition, people emphasize the problem of necessity of the language. In their opinion, lack of necessity of the language they learn is a very big problem that Japanese people don't speak English even though they learn it very seriously for a long time. So, according to them, whether you can speak the foreign language all depends on the necessity. In a sense, it makes sense, I think. However, the word of necessity is really convenient, isn't it? You know, the word of necessity can be easily used as excuses that you've never been able to speak the language you're learning, although you've learned it for a long time. I just want to talk about my viewpoint about this thing. Necessity will never come to you no matter how long you wait for it. Even if you live in Japan, if you don't proactively create a chance to speak to Japanese, you will never be able to speak Japanese very well. And even if you live in the US, if you just stay narrow community of the country where you're from in the US, you will never be able to speak English very fluently. So necessity of the language should be found out by the language learner, I think. So I think there are quite a few ways that you can speak the foreign language even if you live in your country, I think.